to another episode of the See Through It podcast. I'm your host, Brian Sells. This is a second run at this. I hope this is all working. I lost connection somehow. I don't know what happened. I unplugged everything, restarted everything. Of course, things want to go sideways as soon as the last show. Haven't had any issues besides maybe twice, maybe two episodes that was an issue, but now I think we got everything good. The sound is good. Thank you for standing by. This is the last episode of season 2. Like I said before, this has been a great ride. How you doing, Papa? This has been a great ride. I didn't think I was gonna make it to this many episodes. Hello, Serenity. So honored to be this far into season 2, and got a lot of stuff coming up, so that's why we're cutting it short, cutting season 2, ending it now, because usually I would probably end it around April, probably a little bit after March Madness, but like I told you guys, I'm going to be relocating. Oh, there we go. We got Twitter working. Hey, Tommy. I'm going to be relocating, so that's the reason why the season is coming to an end now, but I'm excited about the new things that we're going to be doing, and I'm excited that season 2 has went so well. So excited for season 2. But today's topic, we're going to talk about today's topic, and then we're going to talk about maybe relive some things about season 2, and then maybe dabble into what we have planned. Hello, Sally, Sandra. Dabble in what we have planned for season 3, but I'm so happy. I'm from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all you guys for jumping on board, coming through and watching, being being here through these episodes. I greatly appreciate it all. The positive responses that I have received and all that. But we'll get into all of that. We'll get into all of that when it's time to, after the main topic. So let's go ahead and jump into the promos. Hey, Rich, I'm glad Twitter is working. So if you're watching, I don't know if you can see it on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, comment. Let me know if Facebook is working. But if you're on Twitter, Facebook, or whatever, use those emojis. Let me know. That's absolutely right. I'm excited. There's nothing to be. I'm alive. There's so much. So don't go anywhere, people. I'm gonna get into all of that as soon as we get through the topic. I'm not gonna rush through the topic. I think it's a nice closing to the season. So Bama Bo, hello. So let's go ahead and jump into the promo. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. If you're on Instagram, follow me at Instagram. You see what we're doing. SeeThroughIt_podcast. Facebook, if you're on Facebook, give the page a like, give it a thumbs up, share, and join the conversation. If you like to do some business or whatever, email me at SeeThroughItPodcast@gmail.com. If you want to donate to the show, I have PayPal. If you like to purchase anything, I'll go through PayPal. There it is right there. And here is the supporting page. I'd like to thank Mr. White for being a supporter of the show. If you are in Nashville, in the surrounding areas of Nashville, and you need tires or need some type of service being done, go and see him at C&J Tire and Service. Good man. Had a lot of conversations. Been chatting back and forth on Twitter since I met him, and very good guy. I met so many people on Twitter. It's crazy. And not to like physically seeing any of you guys, and to get the messages that I get from you guys is just it's amazing. It's amazing. So thank you. So if you want to be a supporter of the show and you see the supporting page, email me and we can work something out. So he is a supporter of the show. Thank you again, Mr. White. So to the topic. Be the example. The last and final episode of season 2. We had a lot of conversations about many things. A lot of conversations about it, many things. Um, yes, he is banned from Twitter. Um, I feel like this topic is a great topic to leave off of, a great conversation to be had to leave with you guys to um, just be the example in life. Like I said, me personally, I've since 2016, I wanted to love the way God loved us. This is not going to be a Bible thumping episode or anything like that. It's just my perspective on the way I wanted to live my life and wanted to change because I saw that I needed to change. The way I was uh, toxic, so and I needed to change and told God that I wanted to love the way He loves. And I mean that's and to say that this it's tough. It is it's I want to say impossible, but it can be done. It can be done. In this world that we're living in today, we have people attacking people constantly. We have people not being respectful of one another, not trying to help, or everyone's trying to get one up on each other. Everyone's trying to scam each other. I want people to do the right thing, be the example. If we see how the political world is going right now, and we see what the left and even the right, there's some people out there that's going crazy, but we don't have to be that way. There's a verse my mom recited, but actually she's been telling me this for about a week now. Jeremiah, I have it here. Where is it at? Oh goodness, I think I've lost it. Bear with me. Jeremiah 31:2 or 3 actually. I'm gonna just read it real quick. The Lord hath appeared of old unto me, saying, Yea, I love thee with an everlasting love. Therefore, with loving kindness I have drawn thee. And that's saying a lot. To get people to maybe not do what we want to do, but to get people to change and view things differently, we have to lead by example. We have to do it with loving and kindness. We can't force anyone to do anything. We can't force anyone to agree with our opinions. We can't force anyone to side with us. But through love and kindness, we can touch their hearts and maybe change the way they're thinking. And of course, we're all not going to think the same. I've stated this many times. I don't want you to think the way I think. I want people to just open their minds and start thinking of different things, viewing things differently. We don't have to be attacking folks. I remember there was a lot of times where I would be arguing or going on with my wife about certain things, and there was no reason for it. Like there was no reason for it because one, she's different from me. She has her own mind. I have my own mind. I was raised differently. She was raised differently. The only way, if whatever I'm trying to get her to do or buy into or see what I'm doing, all I can do is, say it, and then I lead by example. And if it's the right way, one day she'll jump on board with it. If not, so be it. But there's no reason to go back and forth. The only way to change people's hearts is to do it through love and kindness. Oh, let me see. We got a lot of going on in the chat room. Let me see. Papa posted a scripture. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that one. But there you go for the folks. We have to do it through love and kindness. And there's a lot of times where I see other people's shows or I see a lot of stuff and I'm like, why? Or I I question it, and then I question myself. And I can't do that. I have to continue on doing what I'm doing. I have to continue doing what I'm doing. I can't worry about what everyone else is doing. Because at the end of the day, I have to look myself in the mirror. Did I do what I was supposed to do? Did I take care of what I needed to take care of? I have to answer those questions. Did I treat everyone with respect? Did I set a good example? Those are questions you have to ask yourself if you want to, um, if you want change. Maya Angelou. I was looking for something from her, and while I was googling her, there was a quote that she put. I'll read the quote. If you don't like something, uh, wait, let me see. If you don't like something, and if you can't change it, holy mac, I messed that up. But if you don't like something and you can't change it, change your attitude about it. Basically, I'm sorry, I don't know how I did that. I think I scribble. But if you don't like something and you can't change it, change your attitude about it. That's the easiest way of doing something, of working around stuff. There's going to be many things that we can't change in this world. There's going to be many people that we can't change in America. But what we can do is lead by example and let that be our light. Everyone is calling everyone a racist. Show them that you're not a racist by just doing your normal thing, being positive, loving, and showing kindness. We don't have to attack anyone. We don't have to attack anyone. We don't have to force anyone to do anything. Be the example. Be an example. Let me see. I like that, Sally. We right now there's not a lot of platforms for a lot of conservatives. I'm not saying I'm a conservative. I'm right in the middle. There's some things that I like what the Democrats are trying or wanting. I don't even know if I like anything else, but I like to be down the middle. And there's not a lot of platforms for people that are conservatives or down the middle. So if you're on their platform, I ask of you to don't get into arguments. Be the difference. Be that example of, well, this is what I believe and that's it. Don't go no deeper. No, I miss Papa being on Twitter. I miss Papa being on Twitter. I know he gets riled up sometimes. I see his tweets. He gets riled up sometimes. But we can't engage in that. We can't engage in that. We fall into their traps. Because then they point to us like, ha, you know better. You just like us. But you just worse. We can't fall into those traps. Like the scripture says, with loving and kindness I draw thee. I have a son that I haven't seen in a while, and I'm trying to show him there's a better way in life. And my mom keeps telling me I have to use love and kindness to, touch his heart, to maybe change the way he's thinking. And we have to do that. We can't be a pit bull. We can't be a lion. We have to do that. It's hard for me because that's something I'm learning on the fly. But I want to be the example. So I have to do that. The comments are, yes, Bama Bo. My eyes just went directly to it. Don't forget to hit the don't forget to hit the like button. um, but yeah, people, I felt like this was a good show to end the. This topic would be a good topic to end the show on. Like I said it before, I would love for this podcast to blow up. Boom, tons of sponsorships and different deals and all that. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But that's not my main goal. My main goal is to open people's eyes, that they may be able to view things in a different way. My parents used to they always said, they still say, everything's not black and white. And that's hard for me because I was in the military. And when I was growing up, everything was black and white. But now that I'm older, coming from my mom and dad, everything's not black and white. So, but it's harder for me because when I was in the military, there's rules and there's regulations. Everything is, I mean, to me, sometimes everything is black and white. But you need that balance. You need that balance. And that balance, I believe, is, being the example. Yes, there are rules and regulations, but there's ways you can enforce those rules and those regulations, or there's ways to get your point out without stepping on someone. Get your point out without belittling someone. Get your point out without trying to control. I had an issue with that control. Y'all are learning a lot about me tonight. Learning a lot about me tonight, and I'm telling you, I was a different person. The person that you see right here in front of this camera was not the person 2016, 2015, from 2012. That was a different person. But I looked myself in the mirror and said, I want to love like God. I wanted to be better. I wanted to be a better man, father, husband again if I got that chance, son, brother. I wanted to be better. And being better, you're going to be the example. And that's what I'm trying to be. Be the example. Of course, I don't know all the answers or the solutions. But what I do know is that if you know better, you should do better. If you know better, you should do better. Let me see. We're gonna pause right here. Let me see. Let me check the chat room. What's going on in the chat room? Mindset. I like that, Sally. We do have to change our mindset. Oh, we have a lot going on in the chat room. We have a lot going on in the chat room. If I had another person, season 3, I'm gonna figure this all out. I'm gonna try to get as many chats up, but we got a lot. We got a lot of chats going up, a lot of good things being said. So, holy, this is a good topic. I just want, again, be the example, folks. We're about to go into the election, and things are heating up. People are getting out of character. People are allowing their emotions to take them to a place that they never wanted to go to or never wanted to be. Don't go there. Don't go there. It's a dark spot. Do not go there. I was there. Do not go there. With love and kindness, I draw thee. I hope that we lived the rest of this year trying to be the example for many people. I hope this podcast is an example for many other podcasts, or I hope it's touched or, reached and made people think a little bit differently about certain things. I had let me see. I don't want to put the names out there, but I talked to one guy, a sir, um, previously this week about the show, and he was amazed that everyone that we have in this chat room, not that's in here right now, but the different people that come in this chat room and the conversations that are being had, and there's never an argument. And that stood out to me. That made me. I was excited about that because that means everyone was able to say whatever, or maybe they looked at something or they heard something and they didn't go off. They didn't chat up. They didn't chat about it. That's a good thing because not everything that we hear we don't have to respond to. We're able to disagree or agree in silence. Everything's not disputed. And in the world that we live in today, everything is being disputed. So apparently, we're capable of agreeing or disagreeing in peace. So that when he said that, I was like, maybe we're doing something right here. Maybe we are doing something right here. My mom used to always say that, Sally. Allow God to use you. Again, and I told you guys, morals and values deeply rooted in the church, the way I was raised. I do not say that I'm a Christian or whatever. I know that I'm not where I need to be. Uh, uh, I can't cast judgment on anyone else because I still have things that I have to fix in me. He's working on me, and I don't claim to be a knower of the Bible or anything like that. I was raised a certain way, and that's just it. I was just raised a certain way, and you can't run from how you was raised, especially if it's positive. If it's negative, you should seek, you should desire change. But the things that was instilled in me is all positive for the best. So absolutely. Absolutely, Serenity. So I'm gonna end it on that because I feel like I can go in so many different ways with this topic. When I first thought about it, I think Monday, I was thinking about the topic. Um, I said I'm gonna say a couple lines and let that be it. But because I didn't prepare any paperwork or anything, I was just gonna freestyle this whole thing. And usually I have my notes. I'm well prepared. I learned that in my public speaking class. Jot out in line and have everything organized. So you're checking the boxes. Boom, 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 boom. This time and I feel like I can go in so many different ways. And I don't want to keep you guys for too long because there's another show coming on, and I know everyone is anxious for this the T Town productions. Johnny and Danny from Gardendale or Gasdale. Wait, what? Their show is coming up at 8 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Central time. So I don't want to keep you guys too long, but I just wanted to put this out there and just to let you guys know that we can be the example. We don't have to stoop to their levels. We don't have to force anyone to see our point of view. We don't have to strong arm anyone to do anything. The best way of doing that is by love and kindness. And that's any aspect of your life, at work, relationships, marriage, uh, kids, anything in your life. You don't have to be in that tug of war. You don't have to be in that tug of war. Be the example. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna be sitting in their car or at home, in the bathroom, in the shower, and their mind's gonna replay that stuff. Why am I treating this person this way when all they're telling me You're putting out whatever you feel in peace and in love and in kindness, and then you step away. They gonna reevaluate why they have been the way they have been towards you. Love and kindness. Be the example. So that's that for that segment of the podcast. That is the segment of that podcast for that podcast. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, Sally. Sally West says all we need is an organist and we can set things off. Oh, you are something else. You are something else. I greatly on to the season 2 finale. I greatly appreciate all you guys. Like I said, I uh, deal with so many things mentally, and um, uh, you guys have been, I guess, a blessing in disguise. Anytime I've gotten too low, it's always on time. I always get a message from someone, a text from someone saying, "Keep going. You keep going. We're seeing things. Our eyes are open. We can communicate without being violent towards each other." That's that's amazing. That's amazing. Like I said, of course, I want the show to be huge and all of that. But if we can get to where we can change people' views on things and just, I don't know, just be a difference, that would be amazing to me right there. So everyone that sent me a message, and everyone that's been a guest on the show, everyone that's come to the chat room and had peaceful conversations, and everyone that's shared or retweeted a tweet or loved a tweet or whatever, I greatly appreciate you. Season 1, I think I was averaging about six views or 6 listens or something like that. But that was all audio. Now doing about maybe one something. I had two big episodes. One about autism, and let me tell you something about that one. The autism one that touched me deeply. When they called me and told me that they wanted to actually pay me for another episode, and I was like, "No, I don't want you guys." And they was like, "No, what you did for us was amazing." Like that touched me, and that made me. I mean, that told me we're doing something right. When I keep getting, sometimes I get distracted and I see what everyone else is doing. Uh, like some shows are like filled with vulgar and people smoking, or just talking about nonsense things, and I see their views and I see their pages, and I'm like, how, why? But then I get these messages from different people, and they're telling me, keep going. I can't change. I can't change. I can't be someone that I'm not. Uh, so that episode that I did with that was huge for the autism group. That one was big. That touched me. I actually went to the autism walk. I walked around with the people, and I did two little interviews with two of the moms there, and they told me their story, and that was heartfelt. Like that, I felt that too, because to see what they had to go through with their kids, and they had more kids on top of that, and it was crazy. So if you haven't seen that one, that's on the YouTube page. It's ARMC Autism Walk for Autism. That episode is on YouTube, so check that episode out. For the interview with the two ladies that was separate, you can check that one out on Facebook. But yeah, those episodes were pretty big. I think those topped out at like 2,100 views or something like that, and I did a gym one that was about 18. Um, but season two, I averaged about 120 some odd listens, and here we are, about to head into season three. Again, I can't say it enough. I am so grateful and so um, I don't even know what to say. I've been so excited about the end of season two and just looking at what we have, where I started from and to where I'm at now. And if and I'm up here smiling and like super excited about it, like I'm at 5,000 followers or something like that. But I remember people telling me be excited about the small core, and I am. I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm gonna miss talking to you guys. I'm gonna be back in August. You know, we got to get ready for college football. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna pop up every now and then, let you guys know I'm alive, and if something big happens in sports or in the world, probably go on Twitter and have a little chat about it. But we're gonna be prepping for season three. Got a new little series that's gonna be showing up on season three, so I'm not gonna release that information until we get closer. But uh, absolutely, I agree with that, Sally. I'm, I'm if it seems or feels like I'm just putting Sally up on the board on the in the screen, I'm not. Every time I look up, something she's saying is catching my eye, and I'm just throwing it up there. So don't get offended or anything like that. But you guys know I love when you are talking, you chatting it up. Um, yeah, man, ah, this is amazing. Season three will be back up in August. I have 3 episodes every other week. 1 week will be two. We'll continue to do our thing, and we'll go from there and continue to try to open people's eyes to see through the nonsense that this world is trying to blind us with. Um, and we'll just keep growing. We'll just keep growing. We'll just keep growing. Um, August is, yeah, I know August is a long way off, but I will, like I said, I will keep engaging you guys. I will keep posting. You know, I'm gonna stay on Twitter. I'm gonna keep tweeting, and I'm gonna, if something drastic happens or if a thought comes in, and I need to put it out there. I'll put it out there on Twitter. Um, I guess I'll make like little videos and I might upload those to YouTube. But for the podcast itself, I won't be doing episodes. It'll just be little videos here and there. So if you're on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at SeeThroughIt_podcast. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Follow me at on Twitter. You see it up there in the corner. There we go. That's so weird. See through it. One. Follow me there on Twitter. Share it. Tell your friends, your family members, your cousins, kids, uncles, nieces, nephews, co-workers. Tell them about the show and tell them, we're just trying to open up people's eyes. Just trying to open your eyes. You don't have to think like me. Just trying to have you think differently. Just thinking differently. Um, so I think we've came to a nice landing spot in the season two finale. Let me see if there anything that I should address. Gardendale. Thank you, Mal. Thank you, Gardendale. Danny from Gardendale. Um, is there anything that I need to address? Do you have any questions? So I'm gonna just sit back and see what comes up in the chat. If not, then I run through the promo and then I'll let you guys go. 43 episodes. Wow. If I would have kept going, if we wasn't moving, we moved March 24th. So we would have definitely probably hit like 60 episodes on season 2. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't think I would be going this long, but we're getting there and we're growing. We're growing. We're picking up momentum. So if not, if there's no more comments or any questions, are you going to? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I was thinking about sending you a message to see if you can send me any more recipes or anything else. Bama Bow, thank you. Let me tell you guys, Bama Bow was a the reason she inspired me to do the show in the first place. I've always wanted to do it, and I was following her on Twitter for a long time, and I seen she was making these little videos here and there, and I was like, I can do that. I can do that. And then all of a sudden, I just did it, and then we connected and had we did our first show sometime last year. I think it was before the season started or something like that, and I enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. We did it some more and did her show. And Bama Bo, thank you for uh, inspiring. I kept questioning, should I, or who would even listen or any of that. Like, and then jumping into her chat room and all her people, she didn't even like say, she promoted me on her show and all her people came over to me. Uh, Not saying like I stole her people, but it was like a big family and we all just mingled and it was amazing and to see that there was no like malice or hate. You see, you can't sometimes in the world you can't even people feel like you're in competition with each other. And I'm not in competition with anyone. With anyone. I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to improve myself. So I can't be in competition with someone else when I'm not even finished. It doesn't work. I'm not even finished. So I am grateful to Grandma Bo and all her followers and all the people that um, was like, hey, yeah, we like him too. Let's check him out. I'm again forever grateful for all you guys, for all you guys. So again, Grandma Bo, thank you for having me on your show and the chat room and amazing, amazing people. I met a lot of amazing people. Oh wow, they said I hit 100 chats for the first time on the last episode. What? That's a first. I didn't even know there was a chat counter on here, but it said I hit 100. So thank you guys for chatting it up. Chatting it up. Thank you. I appreciate that. So remember, Bo, the football season is gonna be around the corner soon. So don't go ghosting on me. We got some stuff to talk about in the upcoming months. But yeah, folks, uh, I'm excited and patiently awaiting the upcoming months to see where this goes. So we're gonna jump into our promos, and then I'm gonna let you folks go. So let's go ahead and jump into the promos. If you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Join, give it a thumbs up, hit that like button. Hit that like button. If you hit that thumbs down, let me know why. Tell me why you didn't like it. If I said something that angered you, put it in the comments. Tell me why. I want to know. Tell me why. Don't just hit that thumbs down and leave. I want to know. If you're on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, SeeThroughIt_podcast. Facebook, give it a thumbs up. Join the conversation there. Business inquiries, SeeThroughItPodcast@gmail.com. Looking for sponsorships, but only if you want to sponsor the show and not control the narrative. I'm not going to be a puppet. I'm going to say what I want to say. So let me just make that clear to anyone out there with a business that's looking to sponsor the show. Donations, if you want to donate, paypal.me/SeeThroughIt. If you like to purchase anything, paypal.me/SeeThroughIt. Again, a special thanks to Mr. White and his business for being a financial support of the show. a supporter of the show, a great friend. Um, we have these conversations um, when he was on Twitter, and now we share on the phone. So a great man. If you are in the Nashville, Tennessee area and you need tires, contact him at C&J Tires and Service. Get your tires or whatever else you may need. Tell him I sent you. That doesn't mean you're going to get a discount or a tire free or anything like that. He might give you a high five and say, you like the podcast too? But contact him if you need anything done. All right. So, again, folks, thank you for tuning in. Um, Everyone, again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for making season 2 last this long. Keeping the conversation going and joining in on the conversation and partaking in things. And even if you didn't agree with, you kept it to yourself, you know, or we was all peaceful. This is how this is what we should be modeling outside of the chat room. That we can coexist without chopping each other's heads off. All right. Uh Again, thank you again. Season 3, August time frame. Be Please, if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. We'll be dropping little hints and things about the 3rd episode that we're gonna be adding to the show, and maybe another co-host. Maybe another co-host. So don't make sure you're here, subscribe to the show, and again, don't be blinded by the media. Hashtag see through it. Turn that notification. Thank you, Serenity. Turn those notifications on. Twitter, all of it. Turn it on. Turn it on. It's the last one, y'all. Don't be blinded by the media. Hashtag see through it. This is the See Through It podcast. I am your host, Brian Sales. Thank you again. Roll Tide. I see y'all in the other chat room. Y'all take care. Season 3 is on the way. Peace.